Hi, everyone. We are zooming into the community, and I can't wait to introduce you to someone who has a really great office, I have to say. So please welcome, as we continue our conversations with Surf Connecticut and AmeriCorps programs, please welcome all the way from her boat office, Mary Dowd, who is the NESS Sea Program Director for Surf Connecticut and AmeriCorps. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
It's so great to see you. I cannot believe that that is the backdrop of your office today. I am seething with jealousy. Just so you know, and we get that out of the way. Tell me all about where you are and about the ships, because I understand one of your NEST ships is right behind you.
We are at one of our New England Science and Sailing Foundation sites. This is our Stonington site. And right behind me, you have a beautiful view of Stonington Harbor. You never know what might cruise on past, even though it's early in the season. There might be a scallop boat that goes past us, or maybe another fishing boat. Could be somebody putting their boat into the water. But right behind me, you can see we've got a couple boats that are on the mooring. So those are some of our sonars, and we use those for getting our kids out on the water. We get about 6 kiddos out. We also train our AmeriCorps members how to sail them as well.
Yeah, and let's let people know that the NESS SEA AmeriCorps program of the New England Science and Sailing Organization, like you said, is located in Stonington, and you actually help and train people for lifeguarding, safe power boating, sailing, kayaking, and you actually recruit up to about 16 AmeriCorps members to serve as students in the New London County for your programs and recruitment. So tell us about that and the impact of what you do and how it helps actually all of us really at the end of the day for our maritime fans, right?
Absolutely. So, our big goal is we are trying to provide on the water and some STEM opportunities to students who normally would not have access to them. But in order to do that safely, we need to train our members. So, our members receive their professional development in the form of a lot of certifications. So, they become American Red Cross lifeguards, they get certified in CPR first aid. They learn how to drive power boats and then get their Connecticut State Powerboaters license. We also teach them how to sail, and we have members who have gone on to get their U.S. Sailing Level 1, become sailing instructors. And then we also teach them a series of soft skills so that they're ready to really support the students. So, how do you gain trust of students? How do you build up the confidence of students in the classrooms so that they're ready to actually head out on the water with them in the spring and the summer and the fall?
That's really exciting. And I know I'm hearing you mention students and young kids and such. Is that who your direct, I guess, client is who benefits from your resources and your programs? Do you look for young kids to educate and train with this? And do you have an outreach program that we can mention to teachers or schools listening right now? Because I would imagine, excluding the summer, a lot of this would be after school fun and adventures.
So for our program, we serve students. So we serve kindergartners through 12th graders and anywhere located in New London County. So when our program first started, we only served within New London. And just last year, we were able to expand our region to include all of New London County, which is really exciting. So now that we are coming out of the COVID year, we are looking to grow our impact here in greater communities than we've ever been able to before.
Now, when you say grow your impact, are you looking for more volunteers and are you looking for more outreach for the kiddos? I like how you said that, so I'm going to steal that from you. But so what are you looking for? More growth with your volunteers, or maybe just more outreach into the community, or both even?
So more growth in the communities we get to serve. So we are forming new relationships and partnerships and strengthening, I should say, our partnerships with the Groton School District and the Norwich School District now that we're able to serve in those communities. And our members, for us in our program, our host sites are actually schools. So the members will serve during the school day in classrooms, either providing in-school science enrichment opportunities and mentorship opportunities for students, and then also in after-school programs. So we will either serve in after-school programs of the schools or maybe of our community partners or ones that we host here at Stonington or maybe at our Ocean Beach site in New London.
You know, I was just looking at some notes here as you were speaking when you were talking about providing that mentoring opportunity, which we all know for a fact that there's stats out everywhere. People can look them up, but we all know for a fact that when kids have a great mentor, especially young kids, it has been proven they do better academically. They go on to further their education and after, you know, high school and continuing their education, and they are successful and they thrive with that mentorship. And I just want to point out that with this NESS SEA AmeriCorps program, you have provided over, I'm just going to say about 8,800 hours of one-on-one mentoring between pre-K to middle school age students. And actually, you've even tackled virtual lessons since last March. So tell me how that's been.
So COVID really gave us a chance to flex and to really show our agility as a program. We were no longer able to be in schools because our students weren't in schools, our teachers weren't in schools. And so we developed some new programming to support our families where students could come to us on their virtual days. And a number of our community partners also created these programs around the area. So we were able to help them out as well and serve our students in a way that we never have before, where we are helping them figure out how do you log into your Zoom classroom? How do you troubleshoot tech difficulties? Trying to help kindergartners with their logins. That was a new adventure for us, helping them learn how to type. And so we were able to really help these students when they had to do a lot of learning on their own, which you can imagine, not just tough for them, tough on parents, tough on staff that have never done this before. And so our members were really able to come in and provide one-on-one attention to really help our students be successful this year with their virtual learning.
It's really cool to see how much of an impact Serve Connecticut and AmeriCorps programs have across our state. Like, you touch every corner of our state and all kinds of activities and programs that even I'm embarrassed to say that I wouldn't have even thought of. Like your program, like, I want to go. Am I too old? I want to go to your program.
You are not. I feel like you should definitely come out and come sailing. If you're in Connecticut, come on. Like, we have Long Island Sound right here.
I love that, but I do want to remind people, you can go to servect.org to get more information, to find out about joining to become an AmeriCorps member, but you can also get directly connected to the New England Science and Sailing, NESS. You can go to NESSF.org, NESSF.org, to get directly to the NESS SEA AmeriCorps programs. But I wondered if you wouldn't mind breaking things down even a little bit more for me and for people watching this right now. And I also want to let people know, one more website, because, everyone's writing this all down. mycommunityaccess.com. If you go there, you can see and watch this again. I mean, even for the view, right? But you're going to get linked up to all the information that we're talking about. But talk a little bit about how kids can participate, especially maybe even you're saying with the sailing or the kayaking. Is equipment provided, or are there any costs that we don't know about, or can people help or donate in any way? And then I want to tackle another issue after that, but I want to break it down for our audience today. If kids do want to be a part of that, what is required of them and what do you provide?
Yeah, so we provide everything. So we not only have the skilled members and educators who are supporting the students out on the water, we have all the materials you can need. So we've got the boats, we have the life jackets or the personal flotation devices, the PFDs. We make sure that they fit all of our students properly before they head out. We have all the paddles that you might need if you're going out on a paddleboard or on a kayak. So really everything you need, and we've got backups in case something breaks. So we're always prepared, and safety is our number one concern. Yeah. So that's why our members receive the certifications that they do, so that they're ready to really support students out on the water and make them feel safe and make them feel comfortable while they're challenging themselves to try something new and go out in a new element.
Well, I think you sort of touched on what I was going to go into next about your members who are teaching these young kids. What are the qualifications they need, or do you provide complete training when they join in your particular group?
So when we're in our recruitment phase of the year and we're looking for members for our next year, we look for folks that have a background in science or education. So maybe they have a degree in biology or environmental science or environmental studies, or maybe an education background. And really, we're looking for people that want to explore the possibility of maybe they want to become a classroom teacher or an experiential educator eventually. And this year of service is a really great opportunity to dip their toes into that industry to see if it might be a great fit for them. A lot of our members, our alumni, have actually gone out to become Connecticut certified teachers and teach in the public school systems in the area. So really, it's not just a background in science or education, but looking for somebody that has an interest and a passion for the ocean, whether they grew up here in Connecticut or maybe they grew up in the Midwest and they've been dreaming of this ocean for years and years, and they're ready to have the opportunity to actually get out and not just experience it, but to actually spend a year of service getting to experience it.
Well, and it's interesting too, because the Department of Agriculture is really recognizing aquaculture right now, right? They're really putting a real, spotlight on it, because we have so much right here on our shorelines here in Connecticut, and then of course leading into Long Island Sound, of course, but we really have a lot to be grateful and proud about here, right in Connecticut, with our oyster beds, with our, like you said, scallop ships, whatever. And so this is an opportunity to create excitement and also draw attention to the great things we have here in the Connecticut community. And then, of course, serve Connecticut and your program, which is a bit of a, I'm going to get used to saying the NESS Sea AmeriCorps program, which is, I'll break it down, the New England Science and Sailing program. But I mean, you're really kind of highlighting that and showcasing that, and maybe more of the young people here in our state will stay right in Connecticut and make careers out of what they're learning from you and your members. How exciting.
That's a big thing. We want our students, we want them to get to know their ocean, get to know their bodies of water, whether it's the Thames River or maybe it's getting down to Ocean Beach and playing in the Sound. This is their body of water. We want them to feel empowered. We want them to feel confident. And then we want them to share it with their family and friends so that they can really appreciate this incredible resource that we have just down the street or right behind you.
And I think we had a little submarine interference there. I think a whaling ship must have gone by, and I think we had like a little interference there. So are there any whales behind you? No?
I think we're clear.
Okay, who knows what that was. But in any event, it's been just such a real pleasure to speak with you, because I mean, who knew about this, and how exciting for someone watching this. Maybe they're planning, they're looking ahead in the future, and they're thinking, this is something I have all of this to offer young minds, and I can help, and I'd love to be a mentor. And as you said, you're set for maybe this summer, but maybe in October, which, I think as I get older, I mean, it could be October tomorrow and I'd believe you. But in any event, if people want to get on top of this and be a part of all the great things that you're doing, what's the best and most direct way for them to find out about being a part of this NESS Sea program?
I think going to our website, going to nessf.org, okay, and clicking our AmeriCorps page. All of our information's there. My information's there. You can email me directly. I love getting emails of interest. I love when people reach out to connect with me, and so I can tell them more about the opportunities that we have here at NESS.
All right, and then if I come and join the program, I might have this wrong, but I get a yacht, or no.
And a captain and crew, and you can sit back and we'll just start. No, you're going to be hands-on. You get to come down. You get to be part of the crew. You get to haul on the lines and work the tiller and take us out sailing.
And you want to know something? That sounds absolutely fantastic and exciting. And then when you watch like a big motion picture, you can be like, I could do that. I could sail that ship. I know what's going on. But you've been an absolute pleasure, though. Thank you so much. This is so exciting. I hope people and parents and maybe people who are looking to do this for their, like you said, be a teacher, or maybe, I don't even know what for, but this is so super exciting to me. And if everyone wants to get more information, you can go like you were just saying, like Mary was saying, you can go to nessf.org. You can go to servect.org. And of course, all of this information will be at mycommunityaccess.com. I'll have all the links up. But thanks for everything you do. This is so great. You're my favorite backdrop. I love it.
Oh, I'm glad I could set the bar up high. It's a challenge for all the other programs now.
You know what? You did. You set the bar high. So there you go. Just duly noted for those that are watching this right now. I don't know what, maybe an island tropical scene next, right? Who knows? Have a great day, and thanks for all you do in the community.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.